Hey everybody, this is EMDSD14R coming to you live from the Keystone State. Now you're probably wondering, there's a part 4 of a super tank car project? Yes, there is a part 4. Yes, there is a part 4, and the reason why there's a part 4 is because I've designed another super tank car. I actually was digging around, and something said, look in your salvage box or drawer. I went in there and I found another Walther's tank car. I already had the one with the orange stripe up on the layout. And I said, this is a good idea. Why don't I just make another super tank car? So that's what I did. Center section is that Walther's tank car with the orange stripe. As you guys can see, the stripe's not there anymore because I sanded it. And then the other car is another car altogether. I used both the end caps. This one's from the other car, and then this one's from the big orange tank car with the orange stripe. The walkways are custom made by me. Well, not custom. Well, they're custom made, and yeah. This is the original tank dome that came on the car with the orange stripe. That's another tank dome. I put a center beam on this car. I was gonna leave it alone, but then I said, you know, I'm gonna put that on there to give it some more weight. Now you guys are gonna think, how could you forget that? Well, when I was in a rush to glue this thing, I forgot to put the weights in. I was in such a rush to get the glue because I glued one section, and then I had to rush to get the other section done. And then after I glued it, I realized that, oh yeah, you didn't put any weights in it. So this car is pretty. Well, it's not heavy, but it's not light either, but it could use a little bit more weight. The weight's actually toward the ends of the car, which are the heaviest parts, but that's why I added that beam in there for extra weight. And I realized that, and I'm kind of kicking myself because you don't really build a car like this and you can't forget to put the weight in there. So, you know, that's something I forgot. The weights are still over there, but you know, it is what it is. By the way, just as an illustration for y'all, I must add this tank car is longer than the other one. Okay, you guys can see this. Both tank cars are pretty much even. There we go, pretty much even. And if you guys can look, the blue whale one is in the back there. You can clearly see that this one here, closest to the camera, is way longer. You guys can clearly see that. Like, there's just no denying it. This thing is about maybe a scale or 2.5 scale foot longer than the blue whale tank car that I made. So I realized that. I said, wow, I made a longer car. Didn't plan on it like that, but you know, that's how it happened. So yeah. And this one actually was easier to put together than that one. This one was a pain because you had two big pieces and then a short little dinky piece. This one was easier to put together because you have 3 big pieces. And that's a good thing. When you're working with a tank car like that, you want to have pieces large enough so that they're easy to put together, and you know, when you're allowing the glue to set, it's easier to hold so that you can make sure everything is all shimmed up and even. Everything's been pretty much sanded. There's no gaps. I mean, there's a little gap there, but you know, where there was gaps and unevenness, I patched them up. Patched stuff up there. Really nothing. That came from another tank car. That came from another tank car. I had some bolsters there. I'm probably gonna get rid of that coupler thing because when I get the other trucks, probably gonna be trucks similar to this one or from a Walther's kit or from a Walther's depression flat car. That had the deck plate already on it. So I'm probably gonna just go ahead and use one of those. But if not, I'll use the Atherin ones because they work wonders. I'm gonna get a brake wheel for that one. But yeah, this is a 2 dome. That's a 4 dome. So yeah, and the unloading, what's it called? The unloading part. I forget. You can unload it from the roof, but then there's another one you can connect to the bottom. There will be a valve or a cap on the bottom that you can unload it. Well, it's just for decoration, but if it were real, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this one. I don't know what this one's going to be called, but I know it's going to be grimy black. Might change it back to blue, I don't know. But, yeah, just wanted to share that with y'all. So you guys be cool, and I'll be seeing you. Bye.